things may not be going the way you think they should go in your life does not mean that that's the way the story ends, amen? Because any good movie has multiple chapters, amen? And in your life, you're going to have multiple chapters, amen? God does things for a reason, amen? So today we want to begin to make life a little bit more simpler for you. We want you to begin to look at life through God's eyes, amen? You looked at it through your eyes, amen? How many of you looked at life through your eyes and it really didn't look that good? But God said, I want you to view it from my eyes, amen? Because God said, some of you, you got to begin to take control over your life, amen? You got to take responsibility for your life, amen? Because you got to say what God says, because a whole lot of people got a whole lot to say concerning my life, amen? But you have to understand that God has the final say concerning my life. Asa, amen. King Asa, he did something that was off the chart, amen. Because King Asa was not born in a perfect situation. A lot of us say, well, had I been born in another family, amen, my life will be better, amen. Had I married another person, my life will be better. Had I had the opportunity that somebody else had, my life will be better, amen. God, how many of you know God don't operate like that, amen? God said, even sometimes in your life, God said, I'll use the foolish things of this world to confound the wise. God will take somebody with no education, no background, and he'll promote them above the people who got those things, amen. So King Asa, he was not born, and literally when he came into this earth, amen, he was not born into the situation that you would think that he was born into based upon a decision that God had allowed him to make, amen. Because see, his daddy was jacked up, his granddaddy was jacked up, even his great-granddaddy, they veered away from God. They made decisions that based upon what they desired, amen. A lot of us, our families have made decisions, and a lot of times the Bible said that father has eaten grapes, but he said the children teeth are on edge, amen. As I look at my own biological father, amen, he made some decisions that had impacted me early in my life, but I had to make a choice in my life. I had to make a decision in my life. My life don't have to end like that, amen. You got to make a conscious decision, amen. You got to begin to take control over your own life. We can blame everybody for everything that's going on in our lives, but God said that, why would I give somebody else control over your life? You got to begin to take control over your life, amen. Some of you have been in bad relationships, amen. Some of you have been in all kinds of situations and circumstances that may not seem to be fair, but regardless of the situation. Because see, King Asa had every reason to do what his daddy did. His daddy worshiped idol God. His daddy took the grace of God and threw it out the window. See, some of you, order ain't going to come to your house until you bring order to your life. We asking God to bring order to our house. God said order going to start with you, amen. You see, my house was out of kilter until I made a conscientious decision. As for me and my house, we going to serve God, amen. So Asa, he could have blamed his daddy, he could have blamed his granddaddy, he could have blamed his great-granddaddy, but Asa took responsibility for his life. He said, as for me and my house, he said, we are going to serve God, amen. A lot of you right now, you find your daddy's demons. You find your mama's demon. But you got to make a conscious decision whether you're going to walk over that thing or whether you're going to make excuses for that thing to stay in your life. A lot of you here today, God said the reason you can't get victory, the reason you can't get liberty over your life, because you keep making excuses for what God want to eradicate out of your life, amen. I couldn't keep making excuses for the dumb decision that my dad had made, amen. Once I realized who he was, amen, I realized what demons I had begun to fight, amen. So I had to say, God, you got to get this thing out of me, amen.